Today's top stories and your Storm Tracker 8 forecast in the first 8 minutes. 8 News starts now.
Just one shot straight into Charlie Kirk.
It was surreal. Everyone dropped, and I was like, where's the gunman?
It almost felt like a cue to me because they talked about transgender gun violence, and then as the guy said shooting or shooters or something like that, you just hear the gunshot.
First-hand accounts out of Utah tonight after conservative activist Charlie Kirk was shot and killed in front of hundreds of people. Witnesses saying the last thing he spoke about before the bullet entered his jugular was gun violence. You're watching 8 News at 11. I'm Eric Phillips.
And I'm Heather Hope. Tonight, local leaders and organizations are reacting to the fatal shooting of Charlie Kirk. President Donald Trump confirming his death this evening.
Conservative Virginia organizations like the Family Foundation's now sharing their sentiments. 8 News reporter Danelle Dukin live in studio tonight with the community's response. Danelle, good evening.
Eric, Heather, good evening. Reactions to Charlie Kirk's death is pouring in across the Commonwealth and from both sides of the aisle. Among the groups speaking out is the Family Foundation, which had plans to host Kirk next month.
I think it was just heartbreaking to hear the news that a young man lost his life to a senseless act of violence.
Todd Gackey is with the conservative faith-based Family Foundation based in Richmond. He's among those left stunned after learning 31-year-old Charlie Kirk was shot and killed while speaking at Utah Valley University. The university was the first stop in the American Comeback Tour, hosted by Turning Point USA, a national organization for conservative youth co-founded by Kirk. The tour was scheduled to stop at Virginia Tech later this month, and Kirk was set to speak at Liberty University that same day.
Charlie Kirk had an incredible way of communicating with young students. And it didn't matter what political affiliation you had, what view, he loved to just engage in dialogue.
Kirk was also set to speak at the Family Foundation's 40th anniversary gala in October. The organization says the event's theme, Faithful Then, Fearless Now, takes on a new meaning now.
We're going to be very sensitive to how we handle the gala moving forward. We're going to continue to host it, and it'll be a great event, and we will make sure we do something to honor him.
Virginia leaders also expressing their reaction to the news, including Virginia's candidates for governor. Current Lieutenant Governor and Republican candidate Winsome Earl-Sears sharing this video on X.
God, please help us to figure a way how to talk to each other, how to get along, how to disagree without being disagreeable.
Democratic candidate for governor Abigail Spanberger shared this post calling Kirk's death horrifying and saying political violence has no place in this country. Although someone was taken into custody for questioning, that person was later released. The FBI says the search for the suspected shooter is still underway. Live in studio tonight, Danelle Dukin, 8 News.
Danelle thanks several other local leaders responding tonight, including Governor Glenn Youngkin, who told us in part, Suzanne and I are stunned and grief-stricken by the brutal murder of Charlie Kirk today. We are praying for his beautiful wife and young family. Attorney General Jason Miara is telling us what unites us as Americans is far greater than what divides us. Disagreement should be the beginning of civil discourse, not its end. We're also hearing from Democratic leaders like State Senator Tim Kaine, who said, quote, I was horrified to hear that Charlie Kirk was shot at a campus in Utah today, and I am praying for him, his family, the university, and our country.